Okay, welcome. Today we are talking about our Command mobile app. So Command was originally just a platform on the desktop, but it has evolved to become something that we can use on our phones or iPads or any tablet that we might use to travel with. It is called Command Mobile. And right now this is Command Mobile version 1. So that means we can do specific types of tasks, which is adding a contact, putting them into a smart plan, and following through with our tasks. And those are a big core to our business in real estate because we need our contacts to be able to call them and prospect. We need them on smart plans so we can be in touch with them doing at least a 36 touch. And then our tasks are telling us what we need to do in our business to grow it that day, that week, that month. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my phone. It's going to just take a second to do because I tried it all before class and it was weird. So we're going to do it here. Okay. There we go. So I have an Apple phone. If you have an Android, the only difference is going to be you go to the Google Play Store and you're going to type in, I'm going to show you how to search for it because it can be, I saw that you already have the app, so you can, yeah, you're good. But when you go into your store to buy your phone apps or to get your phone apps, you need to type it into a specific way and it's going to be this way. Look up where I have my games, app stores, and more at the very top. It's going to be KW, oops, not LW, KW, colon, space, then command. If you do it without the space, it's going to be very hard for it to find it. Don't know why, it's just very finicky. So I click on that, and it's going to be this red icon with the white background. So it's KW, and then it says KW command, and you'll click get or open or download. And I'm just going to click open. I'm going to log in using my command credentials or my KW credentials. I am typing in my password, which you can't see it, which I love. All right, we are now inside of Command Mobile. And at the very top, we're going to see these are our tasks. So our contact tasks, what do we have due today? What do we have due soon? And what do we have past due? So if I click on due today, it's going to show me that I don't have anything that are due today. But at the very top, it says contacts and opportunities. Right now, so any contact task doesn't exist. If I click on opportunities, it's going to ask me to list the displays all opportunity tasks across your personal and team accounts. And just telling me that it shows me what it needs to do. And I'm going to say, don't show this again. So my opportunities tell me that I need to send a thank you note to a personal. Let's see what it says. I'm going to click on that. Send thank you note to personal referral if necessary for a specific opportunity. Okay. Back to contacts, there's nothing in contacts. I'm going to go, and to get back to my home screen, I click the home button at the bottom. And it's going to look the same in the due soon and also in the past due. So you can see that I have past dues that I need to take care of. Let's say I did write a handwritten note or text message to myself. So I click the little circle. Do I want to mark this task as complete? I do. So click complete task and it goes away. Same thing if I click on the opportunities. Was this done? Yeah, we'll say yes. Mark as complete. Great. Go back to the home. Now it's the next part. It says who to contact. We have leads never contacted and recently active. So leads never contacted are if we were looking at our home screen on the computer itself, there is an area that'll say new leads. And inside that box of new leads, those would be people most likely that you haven't contacted yet or gotten a hold of to build it into a contact type of relationship. So those are very similar leads never contacted and those new leads. Right next to it is the recently active. So this is going to be anybody who's been active inside of your website or inside of your consumer app. So right now it shows that Blake Whippold at the very top as a green check mark, which means I do have an account through the website or the app, so it's connected, and that I have been active recently. And we'll show a bunch of people who have been recently active. Right below that is things to know. So we have birthdays and anniversaries. If you're entering people's birthdays, you'll be able to see them come up. You can wish them a happy birthday or put them on a birthday smart plan. Same thing with the home anniversaries. You can wish them a happy home anniversary, put them on a home anniversary plan. They're there to show you that you can pick it up and call them directly saying either happy birthday, happy home anniversary, or you can text them through the app, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And then we have profit share down below showing you how much profit share you've earned for the current month. Now that's just the home screen. I want to talk about workflow. How would this work? So let's say, Emily, I'm going to use you as an example, and you can use me as an example. So we start talking in the grocery store. We're going to meet at Costco. It was nice talking to you, Emily. I'd love to help you buy or sell a home. So let me go ahead and get your contact information right now. So I have my app open. I'm going to hit the contact app at the bottom. It's going to be the little person in the box, just like if we were on the platform. And at the top, it says add new, and click add new. So my contact name, Emily Moore. And then what is your phone number? I can always pause this so it's not.
All righty.
Give me 1 second. I am going to pause the recording so it is not. Okay, so I just got Emily's phone number and email address. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case for privacy issues, but my next steps, I could enter an address, but we have just met. So it's like exchanging business cards right now, and our email and phone number, that's going to be on the business card. So I'm just going to click save in the corner now. And it has, I'm trying, you know what, I'm going to. Okay, so we just met, and I'm going to add you. Yes, I know that it says Joe Smith on here. I switched it just in case, so we're fine. So we're talking, oh great, Emily, let me go ahead. I'm gonna start sending you a couple emails once a month, or actually twice a month. It's gonna give you information about your area that you live in. So I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna click on Smart Plans. And it says, I don't have anybody connected to Smart Plan yet. To add a Smart Plan, it needs to be in your, not your Facebook, it needs to be in your KW command in your library already. So I have several Smart Plans in my library. And after we go through the app, I'll show you how to add Smart Plans to the library just in case. This is the list of my Smart Plans. And I'm going to add to my quarterly call plan and biweekly neighborhood. So here's my biweekly neighborhood nurture. I want that one. And it shows me the steps that I have in here. And then it says I need to have a Twilio account if I have any text messages in here. And Twilio is our automated texting service that we use through KW. I don't have any text in here, so that's going to ask me the start date. We'll say it's going to start today. And it says I have read the TCPA disclaimer, and that is the Telephone Consumer Protection Act guidelines, which states you need to make sure that they are not on the list of not call list before you call them. Unless you've built up a relationship with them, then you can, but if it's just a cold call, don't do it. So I'm going to say I've read it. I'm going to confirm. Oh, so it says contact record is missing a neighborhood or an email address. Please verify that this is info is added and try again later. Click OK. And that is true. I do not have an address in here. So details. That's also a fake email address too. I don't have enough details in here, so I'm going to press the plus button. It's gonna ask me to, I'm sorry, not the plus button. I'm gonna click the edit button. And I'm going to add an address. I'm going to add the office address in here. Oops. So some of the smart plans will not allow you to go forward unless you have specific information inside of the contact card. One of those is the neighborhood, to be able to send a biweekly neighborhood nurture, which is very, I mean, I understand. Oh, what's the zip code here?
34202.
Okay, we'll just set mailing address. And if we go through, we'll also see that I have different things in here. So tags are a way you can categorize contacts, and you can add those through here as well. I can add or remove tags. This is very similar to what we do on the platform itself inside of a desktop.
Okay.
But you can create, you have to create the tags inside the desktop, though I can't create them through the phone.
Okay.
And I'll click save. So now Joe has an address of the office, and I'm going to edit the email to give it a real email. Demo. What's this training room? Let's do it. Oh, darn it. I've already used all of my, I'm gonna do. I'm doing Lewis's email. Okay, so now there's an email associated with it. That will work. Before it was a fake email. I'm gonna go click on Smart Plans again, plus the plus button. I'm gonna add the my biweekly neighborhood nurture. Which is where, right here. I have read, confirm. So smart plan request has been submitted, great. And I'm also going to add them to another smart plan, which is the quarterly call plan. This is going to put about 26 touches throughout the year to this person. As soon as I can find it. Well, I could search it. Let's see. Oh, there it is, but I'm going to search it anyways. Searching quarterly. There it is, quarterly call plan. Read, confirm. So now, if I pull down, I refresh it. It's going to show me what smart plans I have associated with this contact. So right here, I've already put you in my marketing system to send you emails and to remind me to call you. I can also text you directly from here by clicking on the text blurb up there. Clicking on that, it's going to take me to my phone to text you. So I don't need Twilio to text you through the app. It goes directly to my phone. Would you like, and after I've done the activity, you'd ask me, do I want to add this in my timeline? Say yes, I do. And it shows that I sent a text. Click save. I now have an activity in the timeline. So if I click on timeline, we'll see that I put a text in it. My subscription to the quarterly call plan, subscription to the biweekly neighborhood nurture. And then this is from previous times we worked on this. My next tab or next green box over is email. So I could email them directly from my phone, of course, again, with their information in there. And then if I click the three dots, I can save the contact directly to my phone. And I can also share my KW app link, which is really nice. I enter you into my system, say, hey, let me send you the consumer app. That way you can start looking right away. Send it, you receive a text message. It's gonna ask how I want to send it, by text or by email. Click email, and it already writes it out for me. Hi, this is Blake Whitbold. Here's the link to download my app. Then there's the link, and I send it off. If I'm inside of my contact app, which is the second button at the bottom, I can have several different views in here. So right on the first one is all, so I'll see all of my contacts. Scroll through, they're all in here. If I click on contacts, these are the people that I built a relationship with. They know me, I've spoken to them a couple times or more. The next one over is leads. So these are people I've never spoken to, I just have information on them. So I need to contact them. My recently actives, it's going to show my whole recently active throughout, I think, the history of this. But this is recently active. And then smart views are views that we build inside of Command on the computer. And let's say we want to view them by tags, and fictional is one of my tags in here. So I'm on fictional right now, so I only see people that I've made up and have the tag fictional. I can switch to A and W, and A and W is part of the DTD2, and those are codes to call throughout the week. So if A and W, last name A, or starts with an A or W, I call those people. And that's what this list would be. So those are the contacts inside of Command Mobile. The next button at the bottom is our tasks. And I've kind of gone through what the tasks are already before, but I go to contacts. I can add a contact task by clicking the plus button. It's going to ask me, what is the task name? What's the description? When is it due by? Is it an all day? And it's not, so it gives me a due date and a time. I can add a hyperlink to there if I need to. And then I can mark it as a call task if need be. Let's just call this demo. Wait, due date is today at 37 p.m. Confirm. I don't have a hyperlink, but I'm going to let's up as a call. Let's try this. For some reason, it's not letting me mark as a call task. I think that is a separate task. We're going to find out in a moment. Okay. And then I click save. So I can say if it is. Oh, don't want past due today. So here it is right there. I can say it's done, completed. Okay. Oh, okay. So if I mark it with a contact to go with it, then I can mark it as a call task. So let's say my task is to call Alice. It'll allow me to mark this as a call task. All day. So now I can click if I click the call, it'll dial her. So that makes it very easy, like, oh, got a call, boom, done. I don't have to go into my contacts. I just do it right here. I click the three dots. I can do edit, complete, reschedule, view contact, or archive. And then that is the big gist of tasks, which is really nice to do, especially with this call button right here to go. I know what I have to do, make the call, press call, it asks me who I want to call or what number I want to call first, and then it will go through. The last button is the more button. And there's lead pool and profile. So lead pool is built for teams. And if you're on a team in the Team Rainmaker, you'd have control for that. That is not something I can get into because I'm not on a team. But on the profile, this is going to be my profile that has been taken from my marketing profile inside of Command. And the real last button is me to say that I'm logged in. If I was on a team, I would have another team account on here that I could switch back and forth. So the difference between a personal account and a team account shares all their contacts, opportunities, things like that. And you could go, if you had to go into the team account, you could just switch over, pull up the contact from there. That would show up in here. But that is Command Mobile. Up here now we can see that due today, I have the one that we just put in. Due soon, and then past due, I have 2. So that due today, call Alice, we'll say it's done. Complete task. Mark task is completed. Oh. Save. Now, if I went into Alice's, should show up on the timeline. I had a call today with her. It's already in there for me. So I know that I've talked to her, communication. Okay, any questions on the mobile app for Command?
None so far, no.
Okay. Let's talk about smart plans a little bit. I'm going to stop sharing
Yeah,
on the phone. So to be able to use the smart plans inside of Command Mobile, we have to have the smart plans inside of our command. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. So I'm logging into Command right now, which is agent.kw.com. I'm inside of the homepage of Command, and to get to my smart plans, it's going to be this box with a little cog in the corner. I'm going to click on it. And up at the top, it's going to say My Smart Plans and Library. So right now, I have 11 smart plans in here that are ready to go that could show up inside of my Command Mobile. If I wanted more different ones, I can either create my own, or I can go to the library and use ones that have already been created for me. So if I click on library, I'm going to have featured ones, Keller Williams created ones, and then top rated ones that other agents have created, and followed by what's new. So if I wanted to see, let's take, for instance, the biweekly neighborhood nurture, which I encourage you to put your clients or customers on. I'm going to just click view steps. It's not going to show to me what the steps are until I add it to my library and then click the edit button. Then it will show me everything. But right now it's going to show me these steps. So I send an HTML email, there's a delay for 14 days, then it repeats a limited amount of times. Let's do this 8x8 new contact engagement though. I'm going to add this. And it wants, so when this pops up, it's saying that it wants another smart plan added as well. I already have it downloaded, so it says success. But if it wasn't, I could click the word download and it would download it. So I'm going to say download my 8x8. And I'll go to my smart plans now. Yes, there it is. Here's the new one, my 8x8 new contact engagement. I want to go see what the things are inside of the steps. So I'm going to click the pencil button to edit. Once I get in here, I'm going to be able to make any changes that I want to this plan because it's my copy of it. I can create anything I want to. I can add more if I want to, or change this text. but I can go, I'm always gonna make sure to go through and make sure it fits my business and my clients. Cause I would hate for it to say, hey, it's Emily from Michigan, or in Michigan right now, we're not in Michigan.
Okay.
So this says, hey, contact first name, contact last name, it's so on and so forth from whichever team. I'm not a team, so I'm gonna take team out. Come on. Work. There we go. And I'm just gonna put Keller Williams Realty Select. Because that's what office I'm from. Would love to grab coffee sometime. Let me know what your schedule looks like the next few days. Cool. So I like that. I'll click save. I'm going to do the same thing for the whole plan to make sure it fits my situation. And I'll click save. And now if I were to go to the Command Mobile app Command Mobile app that's connected to this account, this new smart plan would be in there and I could add people to it directly on the mobile app. We don't have an in-depth course on this right now. We've had them previously. We have some in-depth classes coming up involving social media next month. This would be a marketing workshop. So a marketing workshop will be coming, I don't know when, but we can always do a one-on-one about smart plans. Yeah, for sure. But that is what I have for class today. Any questions?
No, I need to get into smart
Yep.
plans and figure that.
Gotcha.
And right now, most of my contacts, all I have are just phone numbers.
Okay,
They're just friends from Facebook or
Gotcha.
from work and stuff where I don't have addresses and stuff.
Right.
So getting started that way, I'm going to be relying more heavily on social media.
gotcha. Okay. So what sounds like you can put everybody on a quarterly call plan for sure, if you have phone numbers, man.
Okay.
And that way you get a reminder to call them every quarter. And then when we don't have an address, but we need to get emails somehow.
Mhm.
So what I would do is actually just start calling people saying, hey, guess what? I'm in real estate. I know you may not have a home to buy or sell, but do you know of anyone that could? Could I get your email by chance so I could, and I don't know, there's a script for it. I don't know it. I don't sell enough to memorize it.
Okay,
But there is a script.
okay.
Susie would be a good contact to have what script that is. And I'm sure we could probably find something in KDB Connect. But it would be, I know part of it is, yeah, I'm brand new in real estate. If you know of anybody that's looking to buy or sell, please, help me out. And I'd love to help you out any way that I can.
Okay.
Could I, by the chance, get an email from you to send updates?
Okay. So things like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all right, everybody in Zoom land that's going to watch this later. We'll see you then. Bye. Oh, I need to press the end button.